Hey, today I'll be doing a review on James Patterson's um, Murder Beyond the Grave. Um, what can I say about this book? This book is really good in my opinion. Like, um, you like there's like action all throughout this book. This book has actually two different stories in it, and they're both really good, but I think the first one, entitled Murder Beyond the Grave, is probably like the better one, and the second one is Murder in Paradise. And they're not like one's like one story and then the next one is like the sequel to that or like the continuation. It's like a completely different um story. So, and they're both unique and everything. Um, this this book is part of the Murder is Forever series. Well, the TV series is that, but it's also got down here says true crime thrillers. So, but if you want to look up like this book on Amazon, I suggest probably instead of looking up James Patterson true crime thrillers, look up James Patterson Murders Forever books. And now this is the only one I've ever actually read of this series, and I have to say I'm definitely hooked on this series. I want to get some more, but like every time I go to like Walmart or any store trying to look for it, I can't seem to find any. I don't know if they're like just really rare books or if they're just really popular and everyone's buying them up or whatever. But I will say this book is definitely not for kids. So um, I would recommend being at least 18 years older to read this book because of one, just the content of the book, like what happens to the people in this book is kind of violent, and also the language in the book. Um, now, um, now, if you don't like read stuff with like a lot of language, then I wouldn't recommend it. But if you like, especially don't like stuff like GD and stuff like that, then definitely don't read this because GD is actually said a couple times in this book, but it's not like GD this, GD that. It's only like a couple times, and I really don't want to spoil it, but like the story of the first story is basically this guy traps this guy like in a box and he buries him alive, and he thinks he only has like 48 hours to live, and he's trying to get like some money out of it. And that's what he does. And then the second one is just basically these people like camping or something, and like their his wife gets like murdered. But in that one, it seemed like to me that they arrested a guy for it, but they never seemed to confirm that it was definitely 100% him. But they did, but they did have enough evidence to put him away. But they never seemed like they actually said it was him. But in the other one, they definitely figured it out that it was actually him. And like, I would like read a passage out of it just to give you an idea of what's in here, but I'm not going to because of like copyright and stuff. But anyhow, I think it's a really good book. If you like James Patterson, then I definitely recommend this to you. And if you want a good thriller or something like that, then I definitely recommend this to you. And if you like crime books and stuff, then I recommend it to you. But if you haven't even read anything by James Patterson, I can still recommend this to you because it's just one heck of a book. It's just, especially that first story. That first story to me was like really good. But like I said earlier, it's definitely not meant for kids. So be aware of that. So if you, but why would you be buying your kid a book entitled "Murder Beyond the Grave"? So, but I guess a teenager like 16-year-old could read this. It just really depends on what they're like. Just depends on the kid, but I personally would recommend being at least 18 years old or older to read this because of the content of the book. Now, I guess that's my review on that. So, catch you later. Bye.